Okay, we got a big day today. This is going to be a really sort of an important kind of concept to learn. We're going to talk about the catch position of the power clean. So I'm going to do a little bit of a light power hang clean just to show you what I'm talking about. So where I meet the bar, I'm going to be pulling, I'm trying to accelerate the bar up. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but I'm moving the bar up when it's at like its peak height. That's ideally where I want to try to, meet the bar, then catch it. So here we go. And I'll just do one more with a pause. That's what we're talking about for the catch position right there. So ideally, I want to catch the bar, meet the bar, and catch the bar at its peak height. But again, when you're not feeling well, you're having a rough day, you're not going to be able to pull it as high. When it's heavier, you're not going to be able to pull it as high. So the light ones are going to come up a little higher, heavier, maybe not as high. Today though, I want to just sort of arbitrarily pick just what we think might be sort of a common generic catch position. So wherever we meet the bar, it's always going to be some degree of a partial front squat, okay? So again, I might catch some of my cleans here, heavier, it might be here. They're all sort of front squats. So we already know how to hold the bar here. So for today, what we're going to do is just do some degree of a partial front squat. Let's just sort of call it maybe a quarter squat or an eighth squat. Now, before we do that, let's just do some normal squats, because here's what I have to warn you about. Even people that know how to squat, when I tell them to only go down like a little ways, they sort of fall into some really bad, lazy kind of habits. So we don't want to do the limbo, which is a really common kind of thing. We don't want to have our hips come way forward. A regular squats, we're just going to sort of do what we do when we're squatting, but just stop yourself earlier in the descent. Approach it the same way you approach a squat. We're just going to go down, stop. Just partial movement. So we're going to do that at first. Then we'll take a bar and do the same thing. I'll go, I guess, sideways. So here's, just empty bar. Here's just a regular front squat. We're just going to go partial movements, and we'll even just kind of pause and hold it just to get used to that position. That's all we're doing. So we talked about the catch position from a positional standpoint, what it should look like, which is going to be just some degree of a front squat. Now, besides the position, we need to talk about people that you have to be nice and stable and tight when you catch the bar. Again, when you're getting ready to stabilize and control a bar, hopefully some of the sets are going to be heavy, you better be ready for that. So we have Nolan to help us out demonstrating. So here's a drill I like to do just to we're not going to really replicate the clean catch position, but this is only about learning nice and balanced and being solid. So sideways here. So I'm just going to be trying to disrupt his balance and position. He's going to be fighting the forces. I'm going to be, and he's going to try to maintain his chosen position. So again, if he's really soft and spongy and I'm moving him all around, we don't like that, okay? So here we go. So that's the basic premise of what we're trying to do. We're going to apply this drill to just a nice catch position. So give me a set of 5 body weight squats. Pretend you're holding a bar. Actually, we'll go sideways for this one. Okay, so we'll just go down and do me proud, please. Okay. So we're just warming him up, just so his brain is firing, and thinking good squat position instead of that other stuff. Now give me some little partial ones. Stop. Not even that low. Okay. Now, and hold your position. So from here, I'm just going to do the same thing I did there. I'm just going to kind of make sure he's in a good, nice, tight position, okay? And so you're good. And so that's the basic premise. We're going to just do partial squats. We're going to sometimes hold the position just to really memorize it and get a good feel for the position. And that's about it. That's your catch position. As Derwin says, lift the bar, don't let the bar lift you. As I say, control the bar, don't let the bar control you. Partial squat, memorize it, learn it, have it be able to get in that position any old time we want you to, and then we're going to move ahead and get into the real stuff soon.